Hello book world, it's me, Kish. Welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be doing the mid-year freakout tag. Yay! You know what, come to think of it, it's kind of pointless for me to do this tag because I have only read 11 books this year, but you've got to understand I was going through a severe reading slump. It was the worst. So yeah, my reason is valid for only reading 11 books since the start of this year. I'm embarrassed, really. But let's get started, okay? The first question is, best book you've read so far in 2021? Best book I've read so far. Oh no, I'm blanking. Hold on a second. I'm going to check the list of the books I have read this year. Wow, it's only 11 books and I can't remember them. Wow. I can't choose between Pride and Prejudice and The Hobbit. If I'm going to choose, I'm going to say Pride and Prejudice. Wow, I'm just so indecisive. I'm sorry. I'm a very indecisive person, but I'm going to choose Pride and Prejudice. That book. I felt something when I finished Pride and Prejudice. It made me sad, because I can't read it again for the first time. You know that feeling when you read a very beautiful book, and when you finish it, you've been so attached to it. So I'm gonna be choosing Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. I love that book. Yeah. I feel so attached to that book. That's going to be my new comfort read for sure. Best sequel you've read so far in 2021? I have not read any sequel yet. Yeah, I have only read 11 books and none of them are sequels. So I won't be answering. I don't have an answer for question number 2 because I have not read any sequel. Yeah. New release you haven't read yet but want to. Ace of Spades by Farida Abike. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Yes, Ace of Spades by Farida Abike Iyumide. Because all I know about the book, I'm the type of person who prefers diving into a book without knowing anything about that book because I like surprises, So yeah, all I know about Ace of Spades is that it's a dark academia book. It's a contemporary thriller. Oh, it's a contemporary thriller. I thought it was I thought it was fantasy. It's actually contemporary thriller. I'm not really into that genre, but I would like experimenting with different genres. Aside from Ace of Spades, Realm Breaker by Victoria Aveyard and Lore by Alexandra Bracken. I really want to read that book. It's Greek mythology and everything, and I also don't know what it's about. All I know is that there's this gods turns into mortals, I think. I can't remember what's it about, but I prefer it that way so that I would be most anticipated release for the second half of the year. Brown Boy Nowhere by Brown Boy Nowhere by Cheryl Lim. Wait, how do you read that? Cheryl or Cheryl? Because it's about a 16-year-old Filipino-American Angelo Rivera. Or is it Angelo? Angelo. Is it Angelo or Angelo? I don't know. It's about a Filipino-American, so how can I not be excited to read that? Yeah, definitely Brown Boy Nowhere. Aside from that, The Dead in the Dark by Courtney Gold. Based on the description, it's a bit of a thriller and horror book. And The Perfect Place to Die by Bryce Moore. Biggest disappointment. From the 11 books that I've read since the start of the year, I am going to choose, what's that book again? Biggest disappointment would be City of Fallen Angels by Cassandra Clare. I don't know. I didn't really like that book that much. Yeah, it's just meh. It's not bad, it's just meh, It's quite slow paced and it's a bit boring. Nothing much has happened, Yeah, that's basically it. I just didn't like it that much. Biggest surprise. Ooh, biggest surprise. My biggest surprise would be The Hobbit. Like, oh my god. At first, I really thought that I wouldn't enjoy this book. It seemed like, at first, I really thought I wouldn't like this book because it's a classic. And, well, yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I really thought that I wouldn't like this book that much. But, oh my god, when I read it, there's so much has happened. I have just finished this book last night. No, it's not last night. It's earlier. I finished this book at around 1:30 a.m. Yeah. Oh my god, I love this book. The writing is beautiful. There's a part in this book that was beautifully written that I almost shed a tear. So that's this is my biggest surprise. Favorite new author. I am going to choose Jane Austen. After I finished Pride and Prejudice, it made me want to read more of her books like Emma and Sense and Sensibility. I really want to read those. Since I'm now quite familiar with her writing style. Newest fictional crush. Huh. I don't know. I only read 11 books so far, but I'm going to go with Jem Carstairs. He's not really a new fictional crush, but I did read the book this year. I read the first 2 books last year, and I read the 3rd book this year, Clockwork Princess. Oh, that book. So yeah, I'm going to choose James Carstairs or Will Herondale. Oh no! I just realized. Oh no! Wait a second. Wait, it's not only James Carstairs. Gabriel Lightwood. Gabriel Lightwood. Yeah. Gabriel Lightwood and Gideon Lightwood. I can't choose. No. Scratch Gideon. Oh my god, I forgot. Also Mr. Darcy. Let's get this straight. Jem Carstairs, Gideon Lightwood, Gabriel Lightwood, and Mr. Fitzwilliam Darcy. Next. Newest favorite character. My newest favorite character has got to be, it's either Elizabeth Bennet or Bilbo Baggins. No, I'm going to go with Bilbo Baggins. I don't think there's a chapter in this book where Bilbo did not complain of being hungry. Yeah, I'm gonna choose Bilbo Baggins. Yeah, I love Bilbo. Oh, he's so sweet. I love him. Yeah, Bilbo Baggins is my new favorite character. Next, book that made you cry. That I'm not really much of a crier, but the book that made me cry is Clockwork Princess. Yeah, that's my face. I mean, halfway through the book, I was already crying. Clockwork Princess is heartbreaking. It really made me cry. And also, this book, The Hobbit, the part where someone, you know. There are 2 reasons. The first one is because it was so beautifully written that I almost shed a tear. And then at the end of the book, this thing happened, and I didn't expect that to happen. Next, book that made you happy. A book that made me happy would be Freddy Goes to Florida. Oh, that book is just so adorable. That book is just so adorable and so cute. It's a children's book. But anyway, it's so adorable. I love that book. It just made me happy. Most beautiful book you've bought so far this year will be The Six of Crows duology. You like, look at them. They're so beautiful. Oh, look at that. I mean, it's just so pretty. Like, see that? See the sprayed edges. Ah, it's so pretty. Like, look at that. So pretty. I don't know about you guys, but I really like the cover. I just really like it. I'm not the biggest fan of birds. I hate birds, but I really love this. It's not even the collector's edition, but it's already pretty on its own. So, what books do you need to read by the end of the year? It's The Six of Crows duology. And also, Siege and Storm and Ruin and Rising. And the last 2 books from the Mortal Instruments, the last 3 books in the Maze Runner series also. So we're done. That was the last question, and goodbye. Subscribe to my channel. Bye!